clicking the other button. And hoping everything works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think that's how that works.
Doesn't matter.
Hey!
I still did it.
It works. Nice. Perfect. Perfection was achieved.
As always.
Yes! Hi, everybody!
Hi, Doctor.
Hi.
Hello.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew that was gonna be the sentence. God. Anyway, hi, everybody. Yeah, I have completely lost my train of thought. That's perfect. So, other than that, I think we're just continuing with the madness again.
Yes.
As
you
usual.
fucked up.
Can we start over, please?
Okay, so you walk into an establishment after killing a sewer demon. That's how that works, right?
Because we had a Saturday session, I need to just reset to this session, and yes, we did some dumb shit, didn't we?
Yes.
No. Mostly you two did some bad shit. We did
this
not.
dumb shit on Saturday as well.
I mean,
specify.
You have to admit, it makes for some good D&D, doesn't it?
That's true. So, I think the current situation, you people went to the Guardians of Dea.
Yes.
You had a conversation with the High Priestess. At the end of said conversation, the High Priestess was unconscious, and you decided to make a little bit of a thingy to carry her out without anyone noticing, while Shiloh became invisible and Sequita posed as the High Priestess. After all of this, allowing Jed and Elvakri and Ryu to walk out with the unconscious body of the High Priestess, after which the invisible Shiloh and the no longer disguised Sequita walked out.
Seems about right.
Yeah. I still don't know how that worked.
Just walked right out the front door.
Yeah, exactly. It's honestly, it bothers me. I have this weird feeling that if this ever comes out, there are going to be some people getting fired. Regardless, you then went back home, where you left the unconscious body of the High Priestess. Sequita went drinking, and Shiloh went and asked for a meeting with Lord Arren in the watering hole where you once had your first date, I guess we're gonna call it. I don't know.
Ooh.
And pretty much you got lucky enough where Arren is probably gonna show up. So, my first question: what are you all doing in between that time?
I'm still contemplating my life choices in front of the High Priestess, like,
That's pretty much exactly what I'm doing, except I've got a rather large bottle that I bought at the bar before I left, which I'm swigging.
You cast alarm in front of the door of the High Priestess, right, Chad?
Yeah, something like that. Just in her general direction.
Yep.
Mental.
Alright. Just being sure.
With the note that it was nothing harmful.
As you can
Yes.
see, the MVP has also joined the party.
Yes, now everything's gonna be successful.
Definitely.
Ooh. Can I ritual cast detect magic and detect everything on the cleric?
Yes.
Yes, I'll take 10 minutes to do that.
Okay.
Come on, Lars.
You detect absolutely nothing.
Oh,
You detect she has a holy symbol, I mean.
wow.
Which you took.
is it a special holy symbol?
It is not.
Oh,
Boring.
not that it matters. Wait, no, it does matter. I'm a cleric.
Okay.
I am not giving you a free +3 holy symbol. I am not doing that. I am not insane.
Come on, Lars. She's a high
You
priestess.
mean you're not giving me an amulet of the devout +3? What do you mean?
I'm not insane.
Okay, Sequida, we need to go back. Pose as the priestess, search her chambers to get her +2 stuff.
We know it.
I love how Lars is saying he's not insane, yet he's the same guy that gave other campaign, Shiloh, a dragon.
Wait, what?
In my defense, that was not 100% voluntary.
And you also gave Mr. Bullshit Zethrin a +2 run of the Pack Keeper.
Lars, we
That was
speak
again not
of-
100% voluntary. You shut the fuck up. You got a
You
cloak of elven
also
kindness
you
for
also
plus
gave the
17.
bard enough items and like stat boost to be able to have his.
I'm a bad DM, okay? I get it. Thank you.
Make my persuasion like a
Okay.
+14 at level
The
10.
half orcs.
He feeds the insanity, which is our sessions.
Lars, we need to speak after this session.
See me after class.
In his defense, it's a young dragon, so you know.
Anyway,
Back to the game.
I feel like I'm being called to the principal's office for some weird
Yes.
reason.
It's like you're not in trouble. I just want to have a talk.
You're not in trouble.
Indeed.
You just want the same things that you gave to them.
well,
I hope you brought enough for the whole class.
yes,
But
indeed.
this is
Imagination?
Not,
Yes.
this is not a
Dragons?
D&D
No.
session. This is an intervention.
Yeah, I have to admit, the other campaign is fun, like 24 AC backlog, like sword backlog, and
And then a dragon.
then a dragon.
Why did I do this? Now I'm contemplating my life's choices.
Slots.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, was there anything you guys still wanted to do before? I definitely do not try to murder you. Oh yeah, out of sheer curiosity, I'm assuming you put the High Priestess into a room with no windows and just like
Yeah.
where nothing,
Yeah.
no one
Yeah.
ever sees her.
The
Okay, so there
basement.
is one bedroom that fits those criteria. So yeah,
Oof, luckily. Okay,
On
do we
the-
have it?
ground floor.
Yes, look, nice, nice.
It is a
Okay,
bedroom without a window.
Yes,
yes.
there might have been a drow that lived here. I don't know.
Makes sense,
Nice one.
makes sense.
So, Shiloh will do the talking. Elvakri is invisible and has the mental link.
Yep.
And she transfers the words of the priestess. Okay. Okay. Will the priestess be able to hear the conversation?
Just say, shallow. Please talk very loud.
Yes.
Okay. In that
Or you
case,
can talk like
Pretend,
where it's like,
pretend your hearing is impaired, so he has to talk loudly as well, so she can
Yes.
hear him.
and otherwise you can just like repeat it. Oh, so what you're saying is
Yes.
this, and that, and that. Ah, okay, now I get it. And like constantly just repeat what he says.
Right.
So what you're
per
saying
my
is you're an
latest
absolute Kent.
email.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Per my latest email.
Oh dear mother of God. Okay then. So,
Reply all.
so let's say at a certain point in time, this would be like 7:30ish in the evening.
Can I do one last thing?
What?
Just like wander around the city to see how many people are searching for her. Just like a little bit around the house.
What time are you doing this?
Just like half an hour before. I don't know. Like.
You don't know when he shows up.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we had a short rest.
Hmm.
2 hours after I got home.
Okay.
For about half an hour.
Make a perception check.
Thank you. Huh. Great.
Hey, look, houses.
7. So we're continuing the rest of the session without Jed. No, I'm kidding.
As he gets lost.
Yes.
No, as he gets captured. No, with a 7, you don't see any signs of anyone looking for you at this moment in time.
Great. Yes, I knew it. Perfect heist. Let's get back. Perfect kidnapping.
Yep. Perfection was achieved.
Yes.
No flaws.
You're all perfect. So by
You betcha.
Thank you.
like 7:30ish, First of all, where's everybody in the house? So are you all just waiting in the like living / dining room, or is there anyone still with the priestess, or are there people?
Yeah.
I'm still in the same room as her.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
I'm just keeping a check on her, I guess, and Sakura, so that she doesn't like stab herself again or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
then-
fine.
Yeah, the pain is set in for that, and she's like, "Fuck, why did I do that?"
Yeah, not gonna lie, that was not.
So, and was there something about Elvakri being invisible, or did I completely misunderstand
Yeah,
that?
once the shizzle starts going, the interrogation.
Okay. And where is Elvakri then, if she's
Next
invisible?
to Shallow.
Next to Shiloh. Okay, cool. So the three of you are ready to meet Arren, but Elvakri's invisible.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Makes sense.
And I'll just bugger off once things go
Just
well.
fuck off, shall I?
Fuck off, chat.
In your ear.
Die, heathen, die. Okay. So,
I'm a ghost.
first of all,
He's a ghost.
Ghost.
so at a certain point in time, you hear like a couple of knocks on the door. Just
Is there?
Yes. Yeah, I'll
I
open
mean,
it.
I let him in. Yeah,
Yes.
I guess it's him.
it is.
No, it's a giant
So you
party of
see
celebrities.
Arren just like standing in the opening of the door, looking in. This time you see that he's flanked by two guards.
Hey,
Boo, Lars. Pussy.
Quick question, Lars.
Pussy.
Yeah.
How does this
Yeah.
guts look like?
What?
How does this guts look like?
Yes.
They seem honestly like just little henchmen that are like there with him for some reason or another.
do
Are
they,
they
look
looking
like
like the
evil
paladins?
henchmen?
They look like guards
Are
of
they
the
looking like-
family.
The paladins we
No.
see in the city? Okay.
They look like, you know, low ranked, just like, oh, you had to have an escort, so let's take these two fuckers along.
Team
Okay.
Rocket grunts.
Yeah, they're Jesse and James. Let's just say that they're Jesse and James now.
But do they
Where
have a
the
cat?
house?
No, that one walked over to Shiloh.
Yeah, for the gate.
So you just see Arren standing there in kind of, you know, his usual attire, kind of like leather armor on, sword to his back, and looks back at his two guards and is like, "You two stay out here. I'll go in by myself. Don't make a ruckus, I guess." Like walks in, closes the door himself behind him. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
We really need to get you an upgrade. I'm just saying.
Can
It
I,
serves. I mean, I look upon it as my lair of misdeeds. Let's just say.
Yes. Of course.
Yes.
can I,
Nobody
in the
says misdeeds
meantime-
anymore, just saying.
Can I, in the meantime, say everything what happened? The high priest.
Sure, but first you can make a stealth check with advantage. And with disadvantage because you're wearing scale mail.
Oh my god. man.
You had time to take that off.
Oh please. I
Did
could
you
have
take it
nerf
off?
armored you.
Wait, serious question. Did you take it off?
No, we didn't.
Wonderful.
Why?
I mean, let's just embrace the suck and admit that he didn't say anything about it.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Well,
No. Wait.
So lovely weather we're having.
Clink, clonk, clink.
I'm trying to distract him by pointing
So-
out the window and looking at the weather.
The moment he walks, you know, the moment he closes the door and you start your conversation, all of a sudden you hear a of like one of the floorboards just cracking. He looks and he's like, "Okay, what was that?"
The
Decrepit
house
place, mate. I mean, This place is
told-
falling apart. I mean,
Sorry,
just look at it.
sorry, master. I told the carpenter to come back, but he didn't come back today. Really sorry. Please don't send me off to bed without any food. Please. I'll do
Okay.
better
Oh.
next time.
You
What
should
if-
be
what-
so lucky to be sent out to bed. Into the dungeon with you. I mean, basement. Don't have a dungeon yet. Working on that.
One of
I
the
li- I
two
like
of you
looking
make a
at that.
deception check with advantage because sure you're helping each other, with disadvantage because fuck you.
You can do it.
I think, yeah, deception,
Yeah.
that would be...
Roll
So,
an
am I
natural
getting advantage or disadvantage? Or just no.
You're getting
nothing?
both, so it's a normal roll.
Yeah. Okay.
How?
I mean,
Should be fine.
Pretty good.
So he just looks at you and he's like, okay. Doesn't seem entirely convinced, but is like, we'll go with it for now. At which point
I'm
you hear
off-
another floorboard creaking. He's like, sure. Yes. Where were we? Yes, you called.
I'm off to the dungeon. Sorry for the interruption.
Yes.
I'll do better tomorrow. And I'm off.
yes, well done.
You have really weird servants, and honestly, that upgrade now also entails just people.
Yes.
Yeah, these can just be like stable hands. If I upgrade, it's like... I think that's what they were actually in our manor.
Yeah, you
I think-
sure?
I think
about
these
that?
might be the guys who shoveled the horse shit.
Are you sure your estate didn't catch on fire because of your horses by some miracle or something? I don't know. I just
Well, there were demons that night, but now that you mention it, yeah.
perfect. All right. Well, it's like out of his element for a couple of minutes. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? What am I doing here? I don't know.
Yes.
Little does he know.
Exactly.
Like, yes.
So he just looks at you and he's like, so, again, before we were so rudely interrupted by your
Something.
estate, what did you want to see me about?
I thought we might just enjoy a little chat and have a drink. And I pull out, what did I decide to get? Elven wine, right?
Orphan.
Yeah,
Dwarven liquor.
Or was it Dwarven liquor? Yeah, it was either
Dwarven
or.
liquor was the other campaign.
Dwarven liquor was the other campaign.
Oh yes. Sorry.
Yeah,
Really?
because, yeah, that,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's Elven wine?
It was Elven wine in this one.
Whoops.
Elven wine. Yeah, I just put the bottle on the table and... Oh god, do we even have two halfway decent glasses in this decrepit fucking place?
Make a perception check.
Just drinking from the bottle straight away. That'll make it very easy to hide the fact that I'm barely drinking.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh, you said perception, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
You rolled a 7. What's your perception bonus?
The -1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are no glasses that you can immediately find in a short time span.
oh,
How about these
then
poorly
like
made wooden bowls?
Yeah, something like that.
Do we have poorly made wooden bowls? Fine.
Soup bowl.
Fine. Like I said, embrace the suck. Yeah, and I just poured it out. I was like, yeah, this is the traditional way of drinking it on the countryside.
He just like looks at it, takes it. You know, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm starting to think you're pulling my leg, but yes, well,
No, just rolling shit.
that too. All right. So you literally just invited me here for what? A date?
Ooh.
My, this is going faster this direction than I expected. How do I play? How does she play this? That's the question. How would Shadow play that?
You with the High Priestess, you took a sword and rammed it through her throat, so... I don't know anymore at this point.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's probably not conducive to him admitting misdeeds. Like stabbing him in the face.
Might possibly be a problem, yes.
It prevents talking.
Point taken.
Played coy.
And I'm like, do you want it to be?
That depends on how strong the liquor is.
Wow.
You know what, Lars?
Oh.
Take a bullshit point. Take
Yeah.
It basically says, give me a few beers and then I'll find you attractive. Rude.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm just imagining in the other room where Ryu and Sakura can hear this entire conversation. The two of them are just laughing their asses off.
Finally.
I can imagine.
So I got some questions already.
Yes.
Oh God.
Do you? I don't know.
From the priestess?
From the priestess.
Oh, from the priestess? She's just holding out at this point.
Okay.
So not yet. She's also trying not to laugh her ass off at this point, to be fair. So.
Poor Shadow.
Fair enough. I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Walter Cronkite.
Are you sure he's not a bard? Because that sounded a lot like the bard cantrip.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery, thank you.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna tell you how I built Arren.
Guys, any advice how to play this? Because I backed ourselves into a corner here, and to be fair,
yeah, we probably should have thought about what we're gonna ask him before we started the conversation.
Why don't you
probably?
Okay,
You could still technically communicate with me through the High Priestess.
So why don't you get him to sit down and then sort of like discuss how your he gave you that map and everything. Why don't you try and start by telling him how that went, and then lead off of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the
Your
whole
conversation with
thing.
the coin maker.
Because he's the one who gave you the map, which led us down into the sewers to meet the coin maker.
Yeah, I started regaling him like, you have no idea what we've been up to.
I have not, no, that is true.
Remember that map you gave us?
Quite vividly, actually.
And I at that point start describing the first game I played. Like, I think it was an experience you would have enjoyed. You see, we had to play some games with fairly high stakes.
Did you cheat?
I don't
No,
need
we
to
didn't.
cheat. I just win. Bam.
Good.
Ryu's just fucking wheezing in the background.
I have one regret though. I didn't stab the gnome myself.
Yeah, Valkyrie, feel free to admit that part to the High Priestess.
You just literally see Arren like, you have a very dark personality, you know that.
Mr. Personality.
It's a gnome. You know how it goes. They're annoying.
Yes, but they make quite exquisite shit that you can sell for a lot of money.
He looked like a druggie.
You can still sell that for a lot of money.
I whisper in Shadow's
It's just
ear.
like fucking
Stop!
bloody gnome cooking
Stop.
method in the trailer.
Give him a compliment on his
Yeah.
armor.
Talk about his hair or something
Yes.
like that.
I love how you're giving Shiloh dating advice all of a sudden. It's
You
like,
know,
what?
you have
Gently touch your hand to
I'm
his.
also
we have to have
like
a,
you can correct me on this, Lars, if I'm
Nope.
mistaken. But I'm imagining him looking like
Shit.
Jack
Lo-
Black.
like what was his name again from Blackadder?
Flash out.
Rowan Aptis?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Lord Flashart. That's exactly how I'm imagining Varys looks like.
Take a shot on the friendship.
Take a shot on the
What?
What?
On the friendship. On your, like, the beginning of your companionship.
Oh, I understood that as the French ship, and I was very
I know.
confused.
Why do I feel like
Friendship.
I feel like I'm browsing for like /r Tinder at this point. It's like,
On my first Tinder date, he's so
this
cute. What
is
do I
like
say?
bringing pickup lines.
On my first Tinder date with Lord Arren, I tried to convince him to talk about his crimes.
It did not go well.
Try asking him
wild.
if he knew who we were going to meet.
You failed rule 1 though.
What?
Don't be ugly.
Kabam!
Like
Fine,
the
have a
shade
bullshit
just
point.
keeps on giving, isn't it? Damn, son.
You had a whole week to plan for this conversation.
And yet you didn't.
I'm not the one talking, so.
Yes.
Same.
Did he know who we were going to meet in the on there? Did he know who he was?
Yeah, that's
Ask him
basically
about
what I
the
asked him.
meeting.
It's like
Did he?
no,
Okay. Stevens.
I first regale him with the story about the poison game,
Mm-hmm.
where we had to play poker with poison vials, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it almost reminded me of something you would do.
Okay.
What makes you think I didn't?
Yes, well, one dastardly man compared to another. I mean, oh no, that's not like I'm rolling that one back. God damn it! This is not an easy conversation. There's like bullshitting my way out of kidnapping a high priestess was like easier than this. Weirdly enough,
Yes.
Kidnapping was easier than just talking.
it's like kidnapping easier than interaction with humans.
Well, you were invisible, so you didn't need to. So.
Take out the vial of the drug and get him to talk about the vial of drug,
Yeah.
which Sequida still has. So you need to get it in the other room.
I can get it for you.
Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, I'd rather you not have
Quick,
Oh.
quick, quick,
self-check,
quick,
please.
Is that a rocket in your pocket?
Or you just happy to
This
see
is
me.
the greatest conversation
It's
of all
like-
time.
That's a very handsome codpiece you're wearing there.
God. Oh, we're screwed.
This is great. This is going really well.
Tried to get him to talk about his crimes. So far, he said, "Dick." All.
I literally did mention his dick by referring to the codpiece, so you know there is that.
Ooh. Challenge him to a drinking contest.
I think I said challenge him to a duel.
Yes.
Yeah, get him to drink more, loosen his.
Actually,
Yeah, let them drink
I
more.
would. There would be a deck of cards in the house, right?
Knowing you, yeah.
Yeah, probably. I'll admit that. Yeah, I basically. It's like, you know what? Rather than just sit here talking and drinking, I always find it more pleasurable to talk while I play a game. How about we poker? Except for
Strip poker.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Let's go.
the loser drinks.
Oh no, you're gonna get yourself drunk.
Just go get wasted.
It's hilarious, right? I kidnapped the High Priestess.
Okay then.
And it was easy.
Fucking is invisible right there.
See, it just prods you. Fall over.
Floorboard
It
screaming.
just pushes it.
Okay then. I mean, you'll have to really explain the rules to me, but other than that,
Okay.
Basically the same rules as you were doing with the poison, but with drinks.
Hmm.
I mean, poison's a drink.
okay, sure.
Yeah, not the kind of drink that kills you. Well, it doesn't kill you straight away. It does over time by ruining the liver, but other than that,
Alright.
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation cleanse liver.
Lesson
Alright.
restoration.
Well, I'm always up for a game, I guess.
It's like at this point I whispered to Valkyrie, get us more liquor.
Okay.
Oh god.
Right, so how did we play this again?
5d6s, you get to reroll twice, and between every single time you get to bet.
Right, 5d6s, here we go. So I just poured out the first drinks, one drink each.
Okay.
Like, let's just imagine I found shot glasses somehow.
Sure.
Some humor me.
Made out of wood again.
Of course.
Quickly by Sequida. Sequida is carving it out of wood. In
It's got the end of my
back room.
short sword going.
Yes. We only have an hour though of invisibility, so get him drunk quickly.
Oh god, yeah.
That's what the game is
So
for.
now you bet if you want to add more to the pot or not.
Yeah, so I'll basically pour out 2 more shot glasses and add them to the pot.
So are you raising with 2 or raising with 1 so that he has to call with 1?
Well, no, we've already put in 1, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise there's no point to playing games.
Well,
so
you
we've
each
already
put in 1,
1
right?
to start off the
Additional.
hand, yeah.
And now you make it 3. So he has to.
And
if
I'm
he
making
loses, he has to make it 3. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna raise that to 5.
Ooh, he is nice though.
Yep, Tyler's
Come
getting
on.
drunk.
Hello.
Right.
Lay on hands.
So now we get
Lay
to
on
reroll.
hands.
I mean, if you
Just
call, you can also
remember.
re-raise him if you want.
Yeah, I'll call him. 5.
Last-
Okay. So now you get to
Which
re-roll as
question?
many as you want. Yeah. What's your question?
I'm
we
keeping the
see-
3s and re-rolling the rest.
Shall we see which dice is Arren roll?
No, you technically I can't see what Shiloh rolled, and Shiloh can't see what Arren rolled.
Can Valkyrie see what?
Yeah. Can I see what he's?
Make a perception check.
And a stealth check.
That too, yes.
I raise
Perception stealth check.
meanwhile I raise my drink total to 10.
And a stealth check?
Yeah.
10, you're not supposed to drink the bottle in one game. What the fuck? We only have 1 bottle.
Wait, but you have advantage as well.
Oh,
What was the first roll? It was a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Drop to 19.
Yeah, sure, 22. You can't see what his hand is though.
Okay.
With the 6. Actually, you know what? Roll just yeah, no, you can't see what his hand is, but he doesn't seem to react to you this time. Okay. You go to 10, Shiloh?
Yes.
I mean,
gonna-
let's not overdo it. It's like they said that we need to save the bottle. I mean, it is a pretty big bottle. But
So you
I raise
reroll.
it.
You rerolled the one
I'd
to 5
say
and
I
6,
have
right?
one, but this
Okay,
is mine.
so
The
he's
one
gonna
the
he's
5
gonna
and 6,
call. Yeah, he's gonna call that.
So 10 drinks each.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to reroll 1, right?
Yep.
One more time, I mean, yeah.
Yep, indeed. He's not going to reroll.
Oh shit.
Watch Lars just have like the same but better.
5 4s.
I swear to God, if he does, I'm going to kill someone right now. Like someone's getting stabbed.
Hey Shiloh, have you checked if he was cheating?
Yeah,
Mister, I don't know the rules.
Could I use my perception to find out if I get like a vibe that he's cheating?
This would be investigation. Or insight. Your call.
I'm gonna make that insight because I at least have proficiency in that, so I've got +1.
Okay.
I mean,
14. You are very positive that he's not cheating.
all right. So
You get to raise one more time if you want.
now I'll keep it to 10. That's plenty.
Okay.
And he's not going, so.
He's going to raise it to 12.
Shit.
Make it 15 and a question that you need to answer honestly.
Before or after the 15?
15 and the keys to the house. Come on, man. Or girl.
15 and the keys to the 15 and the keys to his fanciest chariot. I mean,
15 and his position in the family.
15 and a half.
15 and a marriage without a prenup.
Come on, man. Stick it to him.
15 and the 2 guards outside.
I'll call him.
You're calling him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll call him.
So I know you have 5 3s.
Yeah.
So,
You're not supposed to know that.
well, yeah, Arren doesn't, I do. I have, if I can aim it right.
Oh. Nice.
That's why he quit, because he thought full house. So
Very
you kind of
far
like,
without.
you like both kind of take the, like, show the dice, at which point you see he has a full house 5s and 6s. And you just have like, I don't know how they call that.
Poker.
Yeah, poker, actually. Yeah.
So just say 5 of a kind. It's not possible in poker, but yeah.
Hey!
It's dice poker and dice poker.
And
It's
I
possible.
spoke he can.
Yeah,
That's
indeed. So, he just looks at it and he's like, "Are you cheating?"
You can use my dice next round if you want.
And he kind of like, he looks at the 12 shots in the middle and he's like, "Why do I have this weird feeling there's not going to be a next round?"
Tell you what, I'll join you for at least 6. And if I feel like drinking more, I'll drink more.
Okay, he just like looks. Well, down to hatch, I guess.
Like, how drunk is he going to be?
1.
This way he just passes. I can just
2.
ask him anything.
Yes.
3. I don't know how quickly you get drunk from this kind of shit, so I'm just gonna say, because he's at 3 and that's more than his Constitution modifier. He has to make Constitution saving throws now.
Nice.
Makes the first one.
Boo.
DC keeps going up, so I mean, you know, there is that.
After 4, I stop him and I chug 4 myself.
Okay.
And then I'm like,
Do it.
it's like, you know
stylish.
what, let's
Pick up all four at
stop
once.
this silly game. Let's just play a hand of poker with some money and drink at leisure, because, I mean, you're not going to be able to talk anymore after you finish all these off.
Yeah. You know, it's a problem. Kind of can't at this point. He just picks up the 5th one, shucks it.
Oh, God. Is he now voluntarily drinking his ass off?
Great.
Yep.
Oh, nice. We're gonna have 2 unconscious fucking bodies to fight for.
Okay. Make room for the
Like
second
as
one.
he's drinking, I'm like, so any
plans that you've set in motion recently? I did quite enjoy, well, not poisoning, drugging.
Launch codes.
What? What did you say?
It's American Dad, basically on the CIA base. There's a Chinese person walking around during the episode going, "Has anyone seen the nuclear launch code?"
Okay. Okay then. So as you ask that, he like chucks the sixth one. Okay, still makes it. Like looks at you. Not particularly. No. Takes a second. Chucks it.
What's the end goal with poisoning those two other blokes?
Still makes it at this point.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Just. Okay. He looks at you. Honestly, just.
Oh no, we got him too far.
Just
Damn it.
picks up the eighth one, chucks it.
Lay on hands him, you fool.
Natural 20.
Why didn't you try to make an alcoholic talk with like?
Lay on hands him, you know.
Touch his
Something
hand
to
very
do.
romantically, and then lay on
Fuck,
hands.
you lay on hands and stuff.
He just
Oh wait, I
like,
can do that.
you know.
You're
Yeah.
the paladin.
I'm
Here's
paladin.
the
Yeah,
thing.
I just
Paladin! Yes,
I just
I'm
brush
Paladin!
his hand as you might do on a date. And as I brush his hand, I basically do a lay on hands on him.
Okay. He's like a lot more sober again. It's like, huh.
Doesn't he still have 7 more to do?
At this point, he's at 8 that he's done. So
Oh,
he's
still got
taking 9 now. So. Goes fine. 10. Goes fine. 11. He has to make saves again. Just barely makes that one. That was a really low save. She's like, ooh. So, yeah. Plans are just for the family, mostly. Picks up the last one.
Please, make it.
Keeps sitting there. It's fine. Very lucky that you lay on hands him, because he would have failed the last two, and he would have probably dropped unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah.
You alright, Ella?
Yes, I'm fine.
This
Lovely.
campaign is going great. I mean, nothing wrong with what's happening here. No, not at all.
Looks at you. Yeah, you know, just trying to strengthen the position in the families a little bit. Should be great.
Hey,
Should be.
Alvakri, ask Shiloh to ask the Lord Arren about if the Guardian of Dea dude already asked some new drug, like some new rations of the drug. So if he already gave him more drugs. Because that's a good question. Like,
So,
how long does it take to like
yeah,
get
so
withdrawal systems? Do you need to take a lot of drugs? Because I took some drugs myself, but I don't have withdrawals yet. So
Are you telling him
Read
that,
it in like
Valkyrie,
that.
or?
Yeah.
Okay. So Shiloh all of a
I've
sudden
got-
hears a voice in her ear.
yeah, basically, I not quite verbatim repeat that, but I basically go, yeah, like, so has he come to satisfy his cravings yet?
What, the
Furbolg.
the Dea dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came by not too long after. Seemed
How
pretty
did
okay.
How did he know where to go?
And what does he owe you now?
Oh, nice one.
So much.
do clarify. Like, do elaborate as well.
Well, overall, it's very difficult to get your foot into the Guardians of Day organization. They're a bunch of pricks.
Mhm.
It's not that hard, trust me.
The hell are you talking about?
I got in, got back out as well. Easy.
God, how did you get in? What? What?
I
What?
have my ways, Aaron. You know that.
I'm I'm curious. It's like that dude to be poisoned. He went to Arren to get more of the stuff.
How
Is that
he
what
knows
was
to
said?
get to Arren?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did he know where to go? Because as far as he knew, he just ate something. Had no idea that there was anything in it, and just started eating everything. But how did that end up him going to Arren?
I never said I was the dealer, to be fair. I have people
Stop.
working for me. It's great.
Ask him who's the
You should
leader.
try that. You should try
You
to get
are-
competent people working for you.
Like,
Yeah, but we have-
I smirk because I've got a Valkyrie standing behind my back relaying this to the High Priestess. It's like, yeah, you're right. I mean, most of these guys are incompetent, but there's one. There's one. Well,
And
it's
Myra
me.
just like smiles in the background, like, yeah.
Everyone thinks she's talking about them.
It's me, you know. Okay.
Yeah, so you're relaying this to the High Priestess, right?
What should we do with the last vial? Do we need to poison another dude? No, just
Yeah,
ask him
like
to
I do.
incriminate him. You know?
It's like I do flick out the file out of my pocket because I would have it at this point, I guess. Seeing as
I never
I'm the
gave
one.
it back to you.
Well, wouldn't I be the one come on. You're
We
making
need
your
it.
last job way too easy.
We need it to make the conversation spicy.
I mean, I've got some Tabasco. That could make it spicy.
I mean, plus I look at that and it's like, hold on, just a sec.
Hmm?
And I go into the back room. You know, sneak into the
You're
back
doing great, sweetie.
So proud of you.
I look at Jedediah and I go, call me sweetie again. And you'll feel how the High Priestess felt for a moment. No, I ask Valkyrie for the... No, not Valkyrie. I'll ask Sequida for the file at this point.
Okay, and in this case, then she'll be like, "Yeah, here, take it. I never want to see that shit again."
How long do we still have, Lars? For the
Our girl is
invisibility?
growing up so fast.
I mean, the game. You'd still have a decent amount of time. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Still have time.
Yeah, then I go back to the table, put the file on the table. So, got one more file. Got a feeling there's a next step, shall we say.
There's so many next steps. It's bloody brilliant. It's a fucking marathon.
The 12
And I
steps.
look at him, and I'm like, Ferris,
Ferris?
I want...
Arren?
Sorry, Ferris.
Paris?
I don't know why I
Ferris?
was... It's like what book am I reading recently?
Romeo or Romeo?
Where art thou, Romeo?
It's like, Aaron, you know, I think those next steps should be a joint endeavor. I think you and me together, we can go places.
Good. Valkyrie, whisper him, I can be your next step. Whisper it.
And just like that, we're in /r Tinder again.
Did you come out of the room with slightly less clothing as you exited?
She took off the armor, it's fine.
Oh god. He just like looks at you and he's like, whatever.
She sits on the couch. This is drawn me like one of your Semnian girls.
The Zweihander strategically placed.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. Right. I know that you have your little dealings on the side, and I didn't really want to necessarily interrupt those. So, if you want to work together on something, that's completely fine.
Lars,
Yo.
does the priest say something? Or
Yes.
still not.
Does she have some questions already?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, yeah, I would expect her to give some feedback. I don't know.
Something.
I was just like,
Pretty
shit,
much
I write this.
the biggest thing she's like the priestess would be going for at this point is she needs like actual proof. Like she
They'll
needs
not have
something. No, here's the thing, right? Because this is technically an explanation you would have slightly gotten at some point. She's not judge and jury, right? There is a judge and jury that would be able to, screw him over.
To be fair, that's not what we need, though.
True. But if you don't want to go down for, kidnapping a high priestess, it might be.
Kidnapping is such a big word. It's like the unconscious relocation.
Temporary relocation against the will of the recipient.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's one thing that she would say, that she needs proof that she would be able to deliver to those who would be able to kick him out of power. Maybe even kick out the Damae family.
But you heard.
But that's not what we want, damn it.
That's what she wants.
That way we just burn up one lead, don't we?
But didn't you hear that he drugged, or the people that worked for him drugged the Firbolg?
Oh yeah, no, that was going to be the next part that I was going to mention. First of all, I don't. Did you guys ever give a name of?
Nope.
Okay. Pretty much. Are there any others that he's going after or has gone after? Who are the ones that are
Which is what we're asking now. Yeah.
supplying him? Wants to kind of get ahead of gets a little bit of information on the supply chain. And there was something else that I was thinking about and I completely lost it now.
Ask him about the party tomorrow. The demon party.
Would he know?
I don't think he'd know about that.
Yeah, but if Shiloh gives some information that he doesn't know, maybe he gives some information that Shiloh doesn't know yet.
Yeah, but what information could we give him that wouldn't give us away? That's the question, isn't it?
Did we actually tell the priestess about the fact that tomorrow is going to be an invasion?
Yep, I did in my mental breakdown.
Yes.
Right.
Relative about everything.
My DC 15 fucking check.
To 10 to the
8.5%. But yeah, so that would be the biggest thing, just anything that you can pry about, the chain of commands, maybe even about, actually that would have been the last thing, the whatever the hell is in that fucking bottle.
Oh, yes.
So that maybe at some point they can make an antidote against it or whatever. And is there an antidote? That would actually also be something.
Man, work it into conversation.
Yeah, that's your job, not mine.
Just casually, almost accidentally drink it, and you're like, oh right, the wrong drink. Hall, what would happen if I actually drink this? Do you have an antidote on you in case of emergencies? Smooth.
Hello?
Yeah, at this point I'm trying to just lead him towards, who's the next target? We've got a file left for us.
Yes.
But Arren, we need to.
Paris.
You need. I have no idea.
Too much Game of
Isn't he
Thrones.
that dude in Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah, but
he
I haven't watched.
He's
or
already
read Game
cheating
of
on him.
Thrones in years, yeah.
League of Legends character?
I'm cheating on him with a eunuch. Yeah.
The Arrow of Vengeance. Not sponsored.
Bloodshed carries a prize.
Raid Shadow Legends. Wait, what?
Different game.
So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just shout out as many sponsors as possible. Maybe one of them will catch on.
Short
Is that a challenge?
short answer,
No,
pretty much.
no.
Arren would probably divulge that they're still looking at possible targets, seeing as they're currently using this to try to get as much power over the Machinite Deus noble family as they can, which is the family connected to the Guardians of Dea.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah.
And he would also let slip, because he is slightly, exactly, that he would probably let slip that there is an antidote already in the works, and that's the reason why he didn't have any problem at the party with the Prebrax,
Yes.
because he pre-took it.
Oh, so he's probably weak-willed. He just cheated. Right. Whereas Shiloh literally muscled their way through.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Ask him about the party tomorrow.
That's a good point. So I heard there's a party tomorrow.
There's a party always. You're gonna have to be more specific.
No.
I heard there was a party you were attending.
Okay, do you know how little that narrows it down?
The second
Something
coming.
tense.
Oh, it's like don't play coy with me. Just tell me what the big event is, because there's always a main event, isn't there? There's the after party, there's the pre-drinks, but there's always a main event as well. Arren, come on.
There's the preparations for takeoff. There's the second coming. Use the correct
That's the
language.
apocalypse. I mean, wait, what?
There's the apocalypse.
There's
Oh
a
yeah,
funeral.
I went to
what?
that one. It was great. 10 out of 10. Would apocalypse again. You just like, I mean, it's a couple of parties.
He knows nothing.
One at the Damae family. One at the Primrax's house. Well, not house, but their buildings.
Oh,
again.
now that you mention it, the one at the Damae family, the High Priestess invited me. It's like gamble.
I sincerely doubt that. High Priestess doesn't like anyone. When did you start talking to the High Priestess?
I told you I can get in and out of places.
Make a deception check.
Shit.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's not a lie, though.
If you want to make a performance,
it
that's
is.
fine with me too, but
It's +3 both ways, so Oh, good God!
Come on. Stick some shit.
Bum, those bullshit points.
I don't.
I only have the one. I would literally need to draw. Yeah, let's just try for the 4. Oh, good God!
Nice.
definitely a 4. He just looks at you. Which point he looks around.
Oh no.
Oh crap!
Valkyrie, make another stealth check for me.
Oh God, no!
Alright,
Sorry,
boys.
dude, I killed you.
Plan B.
Because I will probably have to kill Valkyrie for spying on me, so I need to keep the ruse going. I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I thought that was a 1.
Please tell me you have a bullshit point.
Bullshit.
Bullshit point. You have a bullshit point.
I have bullshit points.
What do you mean you don't have bullshit point?
Lads, don't let me.
You want a bullshit point? Here, you get a bullshit point.
I use the bullshit point.
Okay,
no.
Oh, come on. Oh, no, he's done that to me as well, so.
Why?
Meantime, I'm just totally randomly gonna look something up that has absolutely nothing to do with this.
Yes, something like
Yeah,
how
nothing.
much
know,
damage does that shit do?
Yeah, something like that. Do you have
Wait.
more than 100 hit points? You know, stuff like that. No,
Can
I'm
I
kidding.
just
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm
still
kidding.
ask something to the priestess, because when I was talking about the agenda, I'm asking the priestess, do you know anything about the 8th of Belar and the second coming of God?
Just the second coming or something else.
Jonas, Elvakri, what is he saying?
Elvakri, who's
You
in the
still-
other room.
Fuck. In the other room. God damn it.
Do you still have the coded message that we decrypted to get this?
Yes.
Don't you, Charo says, do any of these like scripts ring a bell to you or whatever?
Yes.
All she has to do is nod or shake her head.
The answer is she shakes her head.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now is the time to look at the 300 people.
I thought you hung that list like literally in front of her, so she's been looking through it a couple of times.
Oh, Shiloh, ask
Yeah.
him which name he is on the coinmaker's list.
He
What's
was
your
literally
favorite
on the
m-
list.
Oh, god damn it.
He was literally on the list.
He is
Yeah,
the
he
list.
Yeah, his
Coinmaker,
name was literally
yeah.
on there.
Yeah, Coinmaker wouldn't feel the need to hide his name because
Exactly. That's also a thing.
God damn it.
Like, at this point, Arren kind of like looks around, and again, you hear this like.
That would kill.
Okay. I think we've played this game long enough.
Oh, was that the end of the session? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
The
okay.
DM's had enough of Russia.
for next
We
time.
played this game.
At which point
I'm no
you
longer
see,
DMing.
at which point you see him kind of like just move his two hands to his eyelids,
See invisibility.
open them.
Yeah.
And you can see like a vacuum like against the wall.
Just waving.
And like I am trying my best to feign
I'm not
surprise.
here.
Like, what's going on? What's happening, dude? What the fuck is up?
Valkyrie.
Like I'm trying to persuade him. I'm like, dude, what is
I know
up?
from
You are
nothing.
freaking me the fuck
Valkyrie.
out.
First and foremost, I would like you to make me a initiative roll.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. If shit goes south, I'm just getting out. I'm exiling myself. Tonight, I head out. I leave everyone behind.
Oh Christ.
I'm just gonna
Valkyrie.
I'm just gonna briefly ask the High Priestess while we're in there. It doesn't sound like it's going very well. If he starts a fight, should we attempt to kill him or?
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
As you're looking at Arren, all of a sudden he disappears. At which point he all of a sudden stands right next to you, and you notice how he's all of a sudden holding this large greatsword and attacks you. Because I rolled a 23 on his initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn. And at this point, I am freaking right the fuck out. I was like, was my fucking servant spying on us? Like, oh my god, dude.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, at this point, like,
What
I
the
pulled
fuck?
out my
What the
sword.
fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing to
Why are you
towards Elva?
attacking my couch?
So,
What's wrong
I'm
with
pretty
you?
sure invisibility
Fuck your
is
couch.
dropped by now.
Yes.
I'm the
If it gets hit,
I concentrate on the invisibility.
Oh, that's
I
true,
think
actually.
he did get hit because it's a 28.
it's a 28, yeah.
is it dropped if the target
No.
takes damage?
It's
Nope.
Please don't kill me.
No. But I'm pretty
Hold
sure
on.
there's going to be blood splattering. So yeah.
Hold on.
Should be fine.
Okay, so that is...
Please don't kill me.
I'm about to show you how fun Lord Arren's build is.
Oh shit.
So, you take... that would be 10 points of slashing damage,
Yeah.
7 points of thunder damage,
Yeah.
and
Ooh, booming blade.
And 21 points of radiant damage.
Oh!
As you just got hit by a booming blades and 3rd level divine smite.
Oh, Jesus.
You're the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, I'm down.
So, Shiloh, you literally just see Arren disappear, attack, and you just hear this as Elvakri pretty much gets slammed through the wall down onto the ground.
Is Silvakri
As
still
I,
invisible?
as I said, I am just feigning fucking ignorance. Like, what the hell just happened? It's like, dude, what's up, dude?
At which point, he
Dude.
sits on one knee, and he is going to stabilize Elvakri. Because he doesn't want her dead. Yet.
I think it's your turn to get kidnapped, dude. I mean,
Alright.
Finally!
yes,
Next
I'm
question.
going places.
Next question. Did you know about this? And he just like puts the greatsword over his shoulders.
The great sword or the guy you just stabbed?
Both.
Isn't that my great? Did he take my great sword?
No, it's pretty much, you can literally see this like large greatsword, but the thing is, you notice that as you're looking at it, you see like kind of this purplish glow around it.
Ooh.
Is that
like him.
void light?
Why you
Sort
just
of
happy to
pain.
see me?
Did you know about this, Shiloh?
Know about what?
Know about what, dude? You just stabbed my servant who was, I guess, spying on us, invisible? I mean, I don't think this was a normal stable hand.
Where are your other servants?
Uh-oh. Can I hear this?
Yeah, you can.
Flee.
Okay.
Fly.
We're in a room with only one
You
exit.
literally just heard something get slammed through a wall. I think you can all hear this at this point.
I meant like what he's saying.
Oh yeah, that too. That too.
I cast mage armor.
Okay, cool.
Screwed.
Well, this has gone to shit by the sounds of it.
So, Shiloh, this is your chance to get into the.
I mean,
This is the bait.
I mean,
Well, I'm wasting.
wow.
Where are the others?
I had no. Wait, where are the others?
Yes.
You've seen how incompetent they are. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Jed.
Yes.
How
Drop-
about?
Elvakri's obviously
Well,
been
apparently
discovered.
not
Drop the
so
invisibility and cast it on the High Priestess.
I don't have any
How
more
about
spell slots.
we have a look around the house? Maybe we'll run into them.
Okay.
He wants to look around the house.
They're clearly not invisible in this room. I would have noticed that by now.
Oh yeah, it
Someone
wouldn't
get
work
the
anyway.
fucking
Good
High
point.
Priestess out of the house.
Is there
Someone
a
try to
window
get that person.
in the back room? No.
No,
she's
okay,
not.
In the
I'm
room
gonna-
with the High
I'm
Priestess, there is
I'm gonna ask a
not.
very technical question.
Remember?
I'm gonna ask a very technical question to the DM. Which
Yep.
one of the walls did Elvakri get smashed through?
The wall between the living room and the kitchen. That would be on the other side.
Fuck. Okay, never mind then. If it was like near us, I would maybe had a plan, but that would make no sense.
Does anyone have mold earth?
I
Does
mean, I
anyone
can
have-
just start opening doors as well, if that's what you prefer.
Okay.
Dude, come on, let us confer here, because we're fucked.
I burning hands the wall to make an opening.
Burn
Actually,
down
tell you
the
what,
house.
just light the house on fire at this point.
Yeah. Oh yes,
This-
actually yes. When Jed does that, I want to cast fog cloud and make a giant smoke coming out of the
Yes.
burning hands as well to stealth us a little bit more. As
Out
we
of
make
all the
this-
Wait, are
walls
you
in
doing
this
that now,
room.
or are you waiting until the house is on fire?
I'm waiting until the house is a little
Okay,
bit more
sure,
on
yeah,
fire.
okay. Well, for a second, I thought you were just doing it right now. Sorry.
Burning hands, and then magic missile to it, so that I want to make an opening towards the.
Okay, so you just want to put the room, like, the wall between you and where Shiloh and Arren are on fire right now.
No, I want to make an
Yeah.
exit out of the house.
Okay, sure.
Out of the
Okay.
house.
So are any of these outside walls?
Okay, sure. Yeah, no, you can get to an outside wall. That's not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I want
So-
to make an exit through the outside wall.
Okay. So ironically enough, walls don't get dex saves because they don't have dexterity. So easy enough. So how about you just roll me burning hands damage just for the lulz? Yeah,
You
more than enough. So it's an old house. It would have been vulnerable to fire damage. Like you would have literally had to roll lower than a 5. So you just like throw your hands up and you see this like little cone of fire that just like puts a hole through the wall. I am gonna make a perception check for Arren right now.
Doesn't matter.
It's done.
Okay. He's just still looking at Shiloh
Okay.
at this point, just like,
Okay.
what are we doing?
Sequida, knock the priest unconscious. She cannot make.
What?
She cannot make noise. We need to leave. We need to leave this house.
This is not going.
I'm not. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna turn to the High Priestess and say, "We need to leave. Will you please cooperate and be quiet?"
We are getting killed if we are found here.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Am I back?
Yeah, persuasion. Yeah, that's
Am
my
I back
great one.
conscious?
No, you're unconscious at this point.
Okay, shit.
The sheer
Uh,
white of terror in our eyes.
Yeah, because we're all freaking the fuck out, probably.
This is not
Okay.
going great.
Oh,
18. She's like, as in, sure, but I hate you.
We hate ourselves as well.
It's fine.
me most of all.
Yes.
I fucking love myself.
During all of this time, as we're fleeing, I'm just going, sorry,
And
sorry.
Okay.
I'm
to
being
the-
very British and very Canadian at the same time. Sorry, sorry.
Do
Ryu-
we carry her on the strainer? Again?
No, we didn't tie. We didn't tie her legs up, did we?
I think we did.
Good enough. No.
In that case, I'll cut her leg bindings
Yes.
and so she can walk.
Okay. So, just for this is going to be a little bit of a weird question, but I will explain it in a second. I'd like all 3 of you to make 2 stealth checks. The reason for that is because versus Arren, you guys technically have advantage on the stealth check at this point. Against the rest of the city, you don't.
So
Yeah.
one with advantage?
No,
Which
you just make like I pretty much need to see what your first roll is and then what your roll with advantage is. Because it's
Okay.
technically the same stealth.
With the fog cloud, would that help any way, shape, or form? Like, is there's
Against Arren? Well, no, because you already have advantage against Arren, technically.
okay.
Being loud as fuck.
First, I'm gonna remove my spell slot. Yeet.
That I at least have +9. I rolled an 8 and still got 17.
Why?
Actually,
Why do I
no,
roll so
actually,
many
no. You know
natural
what?
ones?
No, you can all just do it with advantage because indeed, with the fog cloud, technically, you would be able to hide. Like everybody's attention would be drawn to the house, and you'd have like a little bit of a distance where you'd not be seen. So technically, can just all make the stealth check with advantage. You're right.
Which
Sorry.
is just a flat roll for me then.
yeah,
so,
sure, but it's a group check
so-
still. So.
Oh my god.
And I
Thanks
need to
for-
roll
okay.
again or
17.
What is it?
No, just flat rolls. Okay.
15.
So that's 17, 15, 11. Okay. So you with the High Priestess, who's also
I'm not
She's-
dragging her. I'm just gently gesturing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be aggressive in any way.
she rolled a 20, so don't worry about it.
Yes.
So the 4 of you kind of like run away from the house at this point, which is like completely encased in fog, which means there's one person still conscious inside the house at this point.
And doesn't know that we've legged it.
Yes.
It's like, bye! You got us into this mess, bye!
So Shiloh, did you go to pee? Yes.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, so I
Oh,
asked the
I'm
priestess.
I'm still here. I was just. Yeah, sorry, my missus just walked in. So they're escaping.
Yes,
Mhm.
we're out.
It's like I look at Arren and it's like, so are they here? Did you find any? Because what the hell?
He like goes towards the door, opens it, and just sees this giant cloud of fog with like a flaming wall behind it. Like looks at that.
Aurora Borealis in your kitchen, entirely localized.
At this time of year.
God, the ozone layer is so fucked right now. You know?
Just like turns around, kind of like missteps once because he's still a little bit, you know, hit from the liquor. Okay. So I'm assuming you have either very incompetent people who just burnt your house down,
Baking an egg.
or you're hiding something from me.
Why not both?
Now, I don't particularly care. I just need to know what you're going to do with this information.
Information?
I will make the servants disappear as soon as I can find them. Because I'm as surprised as you are, and not in a pleasant way, as you can imagine.
He just like kind of looks at you. Kind of like sword disappears.
He's a warlock, isn't he?
Just like looks down at Elvakri's unconscious body, picks
You
it
can
up.
make her disappear.
I'll be seeing you, Lady Shiloh. And he walks out with the unconscious body of Elvakri at this
What?
point.
He oh shit.
I knew it. I just knew it. He was gonna kidnap Elvira. I'm sorry, guys. I knew it. Yeah.
Shiloh, what are you doing as he walks away?
Aside from laughing my ass off.
Yes.
I just go to the High Priestess like, see, they took one of us, we took one of you. I mean, all evens out, doesn't it? Did you need any more proof? You just kidnapped a person who was innocently spying on her.
I mean, we kind of took her with us.
Yes.
So,
We are already gone.
yeah.
Gone with the wind. Gone in 6 seconds.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you guys would notice if she left, or he left rather.
It's the other way around. Completely fogged.
Yeah, before he goes, I look at him. It's like, so, are we in this together? Because it looks like I need you to protect my back.
Oh.
Make a persuasion check.
Finally.
And quick question: is Elvakri's body still invisible to Shiloh?
Yes.
So Shiloh can't actually see Elvakri, but Arren can.
Oh, good God.
Oh my fucking god.
Wow. The moment you're like, you know, talking about having each other's back, you see the blade appear again with the hilt, the sharp of the blade kind of like on something's throat, apparently.
Oh no.
Be very careful what you wish for.
Oh no.
Blade disappears again, and he keeps walking.
No, I stop him for a second and was like, if that's the invisible body of one of my servants, just end it.
What?
I need to get his confidence back. I'm
You're
sorry.
literally gonna let him kill Elvakri?
He hasn't been rezzed yet. We can save him.
He like kind of looks up at the
Who
sky.
else gonna fucking ask the priestess?
He kind of like
The only person who could have helped.
To be fair, Arren at this point would look up at the sky and just start laughing, just like. Oh, you're so beautifully predictable. You know that. It's actually beautiful. You're right. A person would, of course, want their servants dead if they found out something about betrayal. But here's the thing. Shiloh, you know what the fun part is about a traitor? You can ask them questions. Because they usually don't have the backbone.
I've got a feeling that granting you death was a mercy.
So
Someone's on his way to Guantanamo.
So let me explain this very carefully to you, Shiloh. You just showed your hand. You overplayed it against someone like me. I've been at this game for years. You really think I don't see bullshit? She's coming with me. If you're lucky, I'll give it back to you.
Oh no.
If you're doubly lucky, you won't be dead by morning.
Lars has
At
torture
this
rules.
point, I drop any facade and I'm like, we both want the same, Arren. This could have only ended ever one way. You want to
Both
be in
want
power,
the same.
and I want to be in power.
Both want the same. That's rich coming from a little girl like you.
Kill him!
I succeeded once in killing someone who was far above my odds. I'm not trying it again.
It's fine. You already used his level 3 spell slot.
You're assuming he only has one.
I mean,
Yes.
you know it's not Ryu. That's the
You-
only thing you know.
You see
Jed.
him kind of look at you the moment you talk about killing someone more powerful, and he's like, that's what this was about. Of course it was.
It's always about the game, Varys. Arren. What is wrong with me?
You're not even worth it that I'm speaking your own name to you.
No, I'm calling you.
I was cheating on you all along.
It's Baron.
So, yeah, no, let me just say that. So, it's like, yeah, Arren, we were both playing the great game. Is that not obvious to you?
And you were playing it with our biggest competitor. Of course you were. That's why there's been so much activity in that place. You have something to do with that. You have something to do with why the Guardians are being so itchy. I didn't have an idea, but of course, that makes sense.
Oh, you're assuming I'm working with her.
I don't give a shit if you're working with her or against her, but you made her twitchy.
Oh, I made it far more than twitchy, Arren.
Who are we speaking about?
I don't know. We're just fucking walking away in like a random
Yes, I'm
alleyway.
out.
Priestess. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you have-
it's like I'm just standing in front of a burning house talking to him. Like,
This is fine.
This is fine.
this is fine. Oh, everything's fine.
What is it? Is it possible for me to sneak to the side of the building and see if I can hear through the window of this room?
Would you have let the High Priestess, Jed, and Ryu alone?
Ooh.
No, I'm saying is it like an alleyway between this building and the next?
Nope. We're going
Um,
to this.
it's a little bit more open territory. There's like a little bit of open space, so it wouldn't really be a. You could kind of like try to be at the side of the building if you want to double back.
Where are we
Makes sense.
meeting, Sequida?
What?
Where are we meeting if you double back? Do we have another house to meet
Do we
at?
have anywhere where we go right now? If I didn't,
We go back to the mountains.
Oh my fucking god.
we smuggle the High Priestess out of the city.
We
How
go
the
to
fuck are we
Mace
gonna do that?
Gorillas. We go to Mace Gorillas.
Not again.
Where should we go? We
Where did you come
can-
from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
We can
Come
go
Where
nowhere.
are we right now?
I know
I'm
I've-
assuming you
I'll
kind
figure
of
it out
like.
before.
I'm assuming you kind of like came out of the side of the building. You would have had a little bit of distance, like let's say about 10, 20 feet, until you would have reached the next building. So I'm assuming you're kind of like walking past and like going through like some smaller parts of the city in order to stay as hidden as possible.
Okay.
Like,
How
so you're
about-
walking away from the house, I'm assuming either staying on the second level or trying to get to the third or the first. I don't really know.
Okay.
So the question is,
Lars, I know where we're going. There
Okay.
have been a lot of dead people because of the demon invasion.
yes.
Surely There is another house in our neighborhood that we can sneak into.
Yes, but we don't know which one.
I will say make a history check. This is you trying to remember what houses in this time that you've been here that were uninhabited.
Oh, god damn it! Should be fine.
23. You know one that's like 2 blocks away, let's say.
Okay, get there. No one's there. Fresh chicken or stale chicken, I don't know. But we are safe there.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll go back to Shiloh and unconscious Ilfakri. Sorry, Jonas. Why does this always happen to you?
I don't know. Stop doing this.
Arren at this point is just like laughing his ass off and just walking off with Ilfakri. That's pretty much the point. So the big question is, what are you doing, Shiloh?
I just threatened him,
Oh,
irrevocably made him my enemy.
throw a javelin. What?
Throw a javelin, yeah. I'm not feeling
At
that.
Al-Fakri.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You can't see her unless you drop the invis.
It's disadvantage, who cares?
He can't
You
drop
know
the
it.
invis, he's unconscious.
Nope.
I'm
need
conscious,
to do
so it's advantage, but disadvantage because she's invisible, so it's a straight
it.
roll.
Yes, so
technically.
it's fine. Should be fine. Should be fine.
But anyway, what are you doing, Shiloh? He's walked off at this point, like.
Yeah, we've said what we needed to say, I suppose, at this point. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd try to go find my companions.
Okay. For easiness sake, I will say that, it takes you a little bit, but you can find them. I'm assuming at some point Jed also tries to grab your attention.
Sure.
So currently there's 4 of you in the house. 5 of you with the High Priestess.
5.
You'll notice if they don't say if you all let you play the High Priestess. How about that?
I'll take it.
I take it.
Level 13, chisel.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the
Okay.
hell happened?
Yes. What went wrong? Where is Al-Fakri? Why didn't she come with you? What are we going to say to Mace for this about how he blew up his building?
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'd like to know that as well.
Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ, give me this.
Like, we had the building in a loan.
Yeah,
Alone.
it's perfect. What the hell are you doing?
Who the hell is talking?
The coin maker, he flipped the coin.
Oh god!
Oh
Damn
god!
it!
No.
What the hell are you people doing? Oh dear mother of God, this is beautiful. I'm not complaining, but God, what are you doing?
Now it's not.
Okay, this time.
No way, please. No,
The second I see him, I'm fucking shooting him. I'm aiming right between the fucking eyes.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Please don't. We're in enough trouble as is.
It's the coin maker. I don't care if he dies.
No, it's more like, oh yeah, we've already made enemies of 2 of the people in the city, and now we're gonna.
He'll just find it funny if I miss. Knowing him.
If you miss.
If I miss. Why won't this work?
Oh,
I have
great.
no idea.
I am so happy now.
Oh god.
This is going to go fucking great.
I mean, that hits!
How long were you spying on us?
I'm gonna first let him get shot, if you don't mind.
Oh.
12 damage.
12 points of damage. There's like... Ow!
I mean, to be
What?
fair, he just suddenly appeared out of fucking nowhere, and he's not one of us.
What
You
the
And I'm really on edge
fuck
right
was
now.
that for?
You
I
don't
mean-
interrupt us on such an important.
Ow!
You don't interrupt us, we interrupt you.
That's hurtful though. That actually
It's an
hurts.
arrow. It's kind of the point.
I know that it has a pointy end. It hurts. I'm crying the fuck out loud. I thought we were friends. Or
We're
compatriots,
anything but friends.
colleagues. Ow!
Frenemies.
I talked to the priestess and I'm like, as I said before, I have no idea what's going on. I swear, I have no
Okay.
fucking
You literally
idea.
just see the High Priestess look at this exchange like,
To coin no. Okay. 3 questions, Mr. Coinmaker.
ah.
How did you know we were here?
Oh, come on, really? For crying the fuck out loud, I did tell your arrogant paladin friend over there that, I was going to keep watch.
Okay. How long have you been spying on us? The entire evening? Since yesterday?
Honestly, I was spying on Arren
Ah,
because I wanted to meet with him, and then all of a sudden he walked off.
yes.
Arrogant prick.
Uh,
Ow.
3rd question. Have you met the High Priestess?
No, I have not.
Priestess,
Does-
Coinmaker, High Priestess of
I
the
will say, this explains a bloody lot. I thought you were just going to the garden. I didn't think you were going to bring her.
Okay. I'm not doing this conversation.
Look,
But
in our
I'm not
shit
defense,
went south.
we kind of just kept crawling and it kept working, but like really dramatically, we kept as we were crawling, everything started just burning down. Quite literally.
We kept digging. our own
Ironically
grave.
enough, I saw that. Not the point. My point is, what the fuck?
We wanted to get into the Garden of Dea, but then the priestess said, run, because we...
No, you.
You
Because
talked about
I-
your connection to me.
No, not in the beginning. But then
Eventually.
she didn't. But then we did, and then shit went south, and then shit went
did.
more south, and then we burned the house down, and then we're here, and we're so in over our heads, you know?
And then I just like put my arm around the priestess, but now we're best friends, right? Right?
We're
He like
getting
moves
attacked.
his hand and he's like, ah, fuck.
At this point, having been reminded of that about the garden, I've immediately after shooting, I've already knocked another arrow, but I haven't loosed it yet.
Yes.
I just ask him, "What do you want with the garden?"
Oh, I'm so happy that was not my coin flipping arm. God fucking damn it. What do I want with the garden? I don't want diddly fucking squat with the garden. I want something with the person that was looking for the garden. Remember? Person needed to die.
Mm-hmm. The twin.
Asshole. Exactly, that fucker. Oh, fuck that. Oh,
How
God.
do you know about it?
Okay, contrary to popular belief, no offense, man. No offense, madam.
Just cure wounds him already.
No offense, madam.
Quickly, my fingers are getting very tired. The ones holding the string.
I can see that. No offense, my lady, but to be fair, you're not the greatest at keeping secrets. You're very good at keeping the location secret. Not very good at keeping secrets. Especially not from someone like me, who literally makes it his job to yeah, you know.
Was he talking to the High Priestess there?
Yes.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should we, give her the chance to reply?
I mean, what, and let her kill all of us? Are you fucking insane?
Yes.
Would I know like what she would be able to cast with just
Verbal.
vocal components?
Probably
Like a
be able
big-
to make like a little prayer to her god, most of all. That would be the
Oh, yes.
big
Yeah.
thing. All right, that's
Don't
better.
do that.
Honestly, getting the arrow out of the arm is a lot better. Please don't shoot another one. Very much would appreciate that. Oh,
I lost the second one.
What?
I lose the second one, but intentionally miss.
Okay.
Right, I wanted to go right by his head.
Okay.
So Lord Arren has Alvakri.
We kind of need her back.
How did he get her? What? I didn't see her carrying anyone.
I
I didn't see him carrying anyone.
She's invisible.
She was invisible.
Oh. That explains.
Oh yeah, I could sneak up on you invisible as well.
Yeah, remember I don't know that trick.
Yes.
Right. Well, she's dead.
Yay, she's dead. Yay.
She's this is going to be interesting. Well, odds are that she's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. That does pose a secondary question. You have Mrs. over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does Arren know that you have Mrs. over here or something like that?
I don't know, Shiloh, does he?
Yeah, because
Does he know if we've got the priestess? No.
Yeah, because she hasn't had a chance to tell us what happened yet.
Okay. Here's the thing. If he's bringing your friend with him,
Yes.
possibility remains that, he tries to get information out of her
Mm-hmm.
about you. And with that in mind, yeah. If that happens, there's a good chance that you people are gonna have to run.
Mm-hmm.
More running.
Yeah,
These legs
we-
ain't made for walking.
Unless we get protection from a family that's more powerful than his.
Like who?
Okay, let me explain to you how. Fuck. Oh, how the political landscape works.
I slowly reach for another arrow from my quiver.
Please don't. Let me explain how the political landscape right now works. The Deus Machinae, oh dear, Machinae Deus, whatever, are, organization, with, leads over the Guardians of Dea. I think your priestess friend over here is part of that too. They have relatively strong connections to the Prebrex's organization, and if I am not mistaken, to, pretty much any organization that's not the Damae family. They kind of hate the Damae family. Don't ask. Maybe do ask at some point. I don't care. Here's the thing. Very little people want to piss off the Guardians. So you can try to look for a stronger family. You're going to need to be very fucking convincing. And clearly you have been doing a banger job of that.
Okay.
I mean, you're like perfect. Honestly,
Okay.
10 out of 10 would convince other people again.
Very long shot.
Mm-hmm.
Could you confess that you are behind a lot of the demon stuff that's happening here to the missus here, so that she is, convinced of our good deeds, and so that we
Didn't he
don't
just-
get exiled?
Didn't the Corn Maid just drop that he's part of Machinae Deus, or did I misunderstand that?
You did not.
No.
I did not
Like-
misunderstand that.
You did misunderstand that.
Oh, I did.
He is not a part of Machinae Deus.
Because
Also, you're openly asking out loud in front of the High Priestess someone to admit to crimes that you literally just described.
hey, it's a long shot. I told it was a long shot.
It's less of a long shot that he would go along with that. It's like the longest of long shots that the High Priestess would even believe that, considering you just discussed it right in front of her.
Yes. Okay. Good point.
Here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing about that. If you would have done as I asked, we could have blamed all of this on Twin.
Who is this twin? Who is he?
The one behind the entire attack thingy, apart from the fact that I'm, doing most of the day-to-day business, he's the one who's,
He's the one you answer to. Or
in a manner
take
of
the orders.
speaking.
Wasn't he the one that you wanted dead?
Yes.
Chad, you fucked up.
I fuck.
You
Dice.
fucked up.
Do you
You
know
fuck-
his
you
real
fucked
name,
up.
or do you just know him by twin?
I legitimately just know him by Twin.
Of course you
Do you know what he looks like?
I need a bio break. I'm not here anyway.
Yes.
Must
I
have
do.
spoken to him.
Kind of like human fella. Has a left arm that is completely red, right arm that is completely blue. Very strange set of armor. Has like these little fire and ice tricks that he tends to pull off every now and again. Really strange fella. Don't ask.
And does the missus know something
The High
about it?
Priestess recognize that. Like, do you know of anyone who looks like that?
Shakes her head. Just,
Okay, we need the location of the garden right now, and we need to stop the twin dude because tomorrow the demons will attack. Tomorrow the demons will attack, as they did 4 days ago already, 3 days ago.
Sure.
No, yeah, 7 days ago. The first
Several
of
days
Pillar,
ago.
yeah, and then we actually stopped demons from getting into the city, and we
That
need
is
to
true,
do it
I was
again.
there.
Yes, the fire dude. You can ask Mace Virilis, but we'd rather not, since you need to be unbound for that.
do we really want to play this game again?
I
Chad,
really do.
make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh god.
Oh, I mean,
I mean, it's better than last time.
If he hit another 8.5%, I would have been really shocked, to be fair. You kind of like see the High Priestess look. Kind of like tries to like get off the
I pull it off. Make a wisdom save.
I mean,
to be
if
fair, she
you,
needs
if
like
you
a-
want to go
she needs
for it,
a
I mean, by all means.
casting, so you can just do it up again if she tries anything that we don't understand.
She kind of like looks at you. It's like, okay, I'll make a deal with you.
Okay.
I will lead you to the garden.
Okay.
Not him. He goes.
Oh, okay.
That's perfect. Yes, I want him to go.
I will send someone with you. Jonas, subtle hint, that's you.
Okay.
And after that, you leave the city. Permanently.
With chance for parole.
Permanently.
I think this is the best offer we're going to get.
But we could be so useful for you.
Then prove it
Re-
out there.
Permanently.
Repay your debts.
Then prove it out there.
Okay.
Permanently.
Can we just huddle up? Okay.
I'm going to ask a very subtle question before you do that, which is who's
Yes.
paying attention to her?
To
I
her.
Yeah.
Stick
I'm
with it
not.
probably would be. Yeah.
Standing
As you're
I'm standing right
huddling.
next to it.
I'm not.
I'm not huddling. I'm just stood right there.
Okay.
I already know
Shai,
what my answer is.
yes. I'm huddling. I'm not paying any attention at all.
High Priestess made a deal with you. She will lead you to the garden where this motherfucker should probably be. In return, after you've done so, you leave the city permanently.
He comes
Including
back
me?
like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yes,
de-
including you.
definitely you.
And we can prove our worth out
Yeah.
there.
To be fair, I think this might end badly for the High Priestess, but okay.
You're not
Okay.
killing her.
Wow.
We still need to get Al-Vakri back.
Actually, I can handle that.
Coinmaker?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my name. Ooh la la.
Okay.
Desmond.
And in return, we are in debt to you.
That seems
Always.
likely. Yeah, always, of course.
Ah,
Have a happy period.
Having fun?
Yes. Okay.
this is great.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm not paying attention to the priestess.
Is anyone?
It's like what I
But
was.
I am.
Okay.
I'm constantly looking back and forth between the coin maker and the high priestess.
She's not going to try anything then.
So, okay, you'll lead us. I want to see if she's honest.
Make an insight check.
Thank you. Because I find it too good a deal to believe.
To be fair. Yeah.
15. With a 15, here's the thing. You feel like she's honest,
Mm-hmm.
but you get this underlying sense, and especially with your intelligence, you realize this very quickly. There's very few people that go out the city that actually survive that. Which means she's almost literally telling you to go die after.
Okay.
This is fine. Sakurita spent her entire life outside the city until recently.
Now can I kill her?
She doesn't know that.
No.
Okay.
You take one step towards her with that sword of yours, I'm sticking an arrow in your neck.
Hey.
No,
Ooh,
maybe
can I help?
No, shut up.
Okay.
In
I'll
that
take
case,
the
yes,
deal.
but no death.
Oh.
Sad.
Okay, but only, okay.
Okay.
I have some notes in my spell book, and in a few days, weeks, months, whatever, I'll be able to learn sending. I would like to set up some kind of monthly or weekly get together through sending where we can discuss our progress to get back into the city.
Sure.
Like at this point, Shiloh's back with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Shiloh looks at the High Priestess like, fine. We'll prove our worth to be back in the city. I can trust you. But I also have one condition for our return to the city. I am going to end Arren.
Oh, nice.
She kind of like literally looks at you. What was your name again?
Shiloh, Lady of Fairhold.
Shiloh, if you are in any way capable of entering this city, I will literally help you by putting Arren on a leash and allowing you to cut his head off.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
See, we're already making progress on being friends.
Yes.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
This is honestly just one of the things. Also, as Shiloh, you would actually realize that after she says this, like, the Damae family and the Deus Machinae family, they hate each other to fucking death.
Yes. So, how should we call you in our sendings? How should I call you in our sendings?
I am not giving you my bloody name.
You can give us a code name.
Yes.
High Priestess.
That's 2 words.
Yeah, that's
Two
2
words.
words. What was the name that we gave her
Just
last
say
time
priestess,
that she didn't
then.
like?
It's sending, not a telegram, goddammit.
It's 25 words.
Then
What
say,
was the name that we gave her that she
say
didn't like?
Dea. No one's ever... Say Dea.
Lucy.
Okay,
I'm going to
before
make
we
you...
piss her off too much again. I'm just going to pull out my short sword and cut her hand binding and say we accept.
To be fair, as answer to Jet, her answer is literally like, if you call me Lucy one more bloody time, I am not entering a single one of your sendings, and if I ever see you by the gates, I am literally shooting you through the head, stomach, and feet.
Okay.
After which I'm going to castrate you.
Okay. But
Jesus.
yes. How, like, what are you gonna tell Mace Virilis that you just left?
That's not my problem.
What are we gonna tell
mean-
Mace Virilis?
That you're a bunch of
Don't-
idiots who fucked up.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair. Sounds about right, yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, fine. So we'll have until tomorrow evening to leave the city and probably never come back.
Yes.
Again, likely.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
See you soon.
She's going to take us to the thing
Take us
first.
to the garden, or let someone take us to the garden.
Yep. We will do that next time.
Please let it be. What's the name of the guard that we fancy?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Jonas, you want to go and kill Kevin?
No,
As in play Kevin and get him killed?
no.
But in other words, in layman's terms, Jonas,
Shit and south.
I have 2 little things that we're gonna have to do, which is A, please make me a level 4 Guardians of Dea character,
Okay.
and B, you and I are gonna have a chat because El Vakri is currently captured by someone,
Torture rules. Torture rules.
which
Where-
I will probably record, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it online until I find a decent moment to do so.
Oh no. Jonas, he has torture rules.
Yes, he does.
literally has torture rules.
Yes, he does.
Of course he does.
Yes.
I've used them.
Everything.
They are nice.
So yeah, always fun. So that's how this is gonna end. This is going swimmingly, guys.
Thank you, Shiloh.
I
How
mean,
do it keeps going downhill every episode, doesn't it?
We have an entire backstory where we live peacefully in the city. We come together for 7 days. Exile.
to be fair, this is the first week, or first time Sakrina's ever been to Relics. So
Yes,
And you're immediately getting kicked out.
I've been living here.
in her eyes, it's not that bad because she doesn't like cities anyway.
I've been living here for 50 years.
I'm not gonna have chicken. What the fuck
Believe me,
am
there's
I
better
gonna
things
find
out there.
chicken?
Have you ever eaten insect before?
No, I'm not.
Pretty
eating
damn good.
I'm no Pumbaa.
Back with proteins.
Oh, dear
Ryu's
mother
not-
of God.
Ryu is not eating insects. Not happening.
If you want to survive out there, you've got to learn to eat what you can get.
That is
Anyway.
not wrong. But anyway, everybody who's watching or will be watching in the future, that's the story for next time. Bye.
Bye.
We fucked up. We fucked up.
Hey, at least you succeeded on a